Hello everyone, I am B.W. Smith. I am the City Councilman in District 5 here in the City of Mesquite. And as always, I hope this video finds you and your family all doing well. I want to speak to you today on three topics. Number one, COVID-19. Number two, the brand new, just recently passed noise ordinance. And then number three, our District 5 meetings. We discussed our options as it related to the City of Mesquite in regard to what are we going to require of our employees and our citizens who come in a city building to do some type of service. And so we determined that the best thing to do was to make it a mandate that all city employees must wear their masks. While it's not mandatory that when you come into a city-owned facility, we strongly encourage and we strongly urge you to wear your mask. My recommendation was that I believe that social distancing should be something that we should keep from now on. And there's one other tip that I want to share with you. The mask, while it is important, there is something that I believe is more than important, and it's this right here, hand sanitizer. Just a simple squirt on the hands, just to kill the germs that you may have, to me is just as important as wearing a mask in the controlling of COVID-19. And I'm excited, the new noise ordinance that was passed by the City Council. The bottom line is, all of us at some point in time we have complaints about noise in our neighborhood. And I want to go over this ordinance briefly with you. Some of the most common noise complaints are loud music, of course, parties, barking dogs, and other animal noises, event centers, restaurants, and of course, vehicle noise is a big complaint a lot of times. So I want you to understand what it says. Noise shall mean any specific sound which is done, accomplished, or carried on in such a manner, or with such loud volume, intensity, or with continued duration, so as to exceed what is usual, necessary, or normal, or is louder than permitted in the ordinance. It also focuses on noise disturbances, defined as a person making noises such as is a nuisance that annoys, distress, or disturbs the quiet, comfort, or repose of any reasonable person with ordinary sensibilities, or is plainly audible by any peace officer or other enforcement agent under the circumstances and location. By the time the police officer responds, most of the time the noise is over with. But what we don't want our police officers to ever say is, there's nothing I can do about it, because we believe that there's always something that the police can do, or code enforcement can do, to alleviate your concern, your problem, so that you can have the peace and quiet that you need and that you deserve. So this ordinance is actually huge because it's going to allow our police officers and our code officers to enforce noise violations much easier and much better than the previous ordinance. So I have to thank our city staff and our city attorney's office for coming up with this. There's been a lot of work, a lot of study done on this. This is a great ordinance, and I believe that we're going to get a lot of good use out of it. Our District 5 meetings that were discontinued because of COVID-19 about a year ago. And I will tell you that our district meetings were so important to me because it gave me an opportunity to listen to your concerns, to your complaints, and then leave and go out and fix problems, fix issues. And since then, it's been harder, I think, for a lot of people to communicate and convey their concerns to me. So what I'm speaking to you today is inside the Rutherford Recreation Center, located at 900 Rutherford, at the entrance of Rutherford and Seashell, where they joined at the back entrance. And I'm speaking to you in the room that we are going to hold our district meetings. As you can see all of the tables are spread out where we will be able to practice social distancing. When you come to these, this is a city-owned building, and I'm going to wear my mask, and while you're not required to, I'm going to strongly encourage you to wear your mask, okay? It's important that you attend these district meetings, whether you're in District 5 or any other district that has their meeting. It's important that we, the council, that we hear your need, hear your concerns, so we can address them. Because remember, we work for you. And it is a pleasure for me to be able to go back to City Hall or wherever I need to go to address an issue that you have and make corrections to try to fix things. In the meantime, if you have a complaint or a concern and you need to reach me, my phone number is 682-272-4324. Now that's my phone number. Or you can email me at district5@cityofmesquite.com. Either way, you call me or you email me, I want you to know that it is important that I hear from you. I think we have done a lot over the last year and a half, but there's a lot more that needs to be done. And it's important that I hear from you. I need to know what's on your mind. And again, as we get ready to hold our next District 5 meeting, I would like to have as many here as can come so that I can take care of issues for you.